Vera Edits, how are you? How you doing? Eleanor, Gabriel, hello. Hello, Brooke. How are you? Vera, you're good? Awesome. I'm doing okay too. I'm hanging in there. Oh, Jack. Gabriel, I'm doing pretty good. I'm hanging in there. You know what today is, though, right? Today is National Creamsicle Day. It is. Hello, John. Oh, it rained where you're at, Brooke? We didn't. It's been dry here. You don't need none of this. Yeah, I know it is. I didn't have any creamsicles, so this was the closest I had. I miss those creamsicles. We used to get them off the truck when I was a kid. Oh, mm. Good shorts today. I think I just threw one on there. All right, Vera. Have a good one. Mario, how are you? My day's going good. How's the dog doing? He's just chilling. He's eyeballing my treat. Jack and Dozer's good. Dozer's been staying outside almost all the time now. I had to go out and hunt him down after dark last night. Bring him in. He didn't want to come in, but I really don't want to leave him outside all night long. Hello, WWE creator. How are you? Oh, yeah, the orange push ups. Mm-hmm. Every time I got those as a kid, before I would get done, they would be like soup. They would be all melted. Tor, I don't know if you should or not. Join the popsicle? Yeah. Today is National Creamsicle Day. I didn't have a creamsicle, so I figured I'd eat a shortbread ice cream pop. Take a shot of whiskey after? No. Coffee, yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, that's good. Yeah, he was. I finished it though. He didn't get none. I got him some of those, what are they called? Pup cups? Like a little ice cream in a cup for a dog. You don't like them. Maybe I should try one and see what they taste like. I bet they don't taste like ice cream. What does my mug say? World's best farter. Kunstler freak. What's going on? My name is Jolene, but you can call me Leona. Why would I call you Leona if your name is Jolene? I don't understand that. If it's good for a dog, it's good for a human. I would think so. I would hope so. The Nightbot just told me off. Yeah, he did. What breed is your dog? His name is Jack, and he is what's called a Cheon. What is it? What is it? What is it? It's just Carl. It's just Carl. Hey, it's just Carl. Calm down. But he's half Chihuahua, half Papillon. And they call him a Cheon. Watch him, watch him, watch him. He sees my son out the window. Rob Fay, how are you? Richard Ortiz, what's going on? Your dog's name is Soda Pop? Yeah, I would like to learn that Soda Pop dance, but I think it moves too fast for my old body. Virginia Redbone, how are you? There's John. Half Chihuahua, half Schnauzer. That would be like a Chiauzer. Well, gravy train isn't good for a human. It's not? Well, I don't know if it'd be good for you, but I don't think it'd hurt you. Yeah, that one's John. You made a pot of hog chitlings. Yeah, Virginia, watch all the caps. Nightbot doesn't like caps. Oh yeah, he's a little guard dog. He's got, I guess, what they would call Napoleon complex. He thinks he's a lot bigger than he is. Watch him, watch him, watch him. There's nobody out there now. Say, what are you doing, Dad? Jolene, have a good one. How old is John? He is 21. Roger that. Oh, and Al the goat. What's going on? Al and Roger came in at the very same time. What are you guys doing? That's kind of fishy. Yeah, John can do the soda pop dance. I think he's done it a couple times. Al, didn't I see that you guys are expecting a little one? You like 2 months in or something? Hello, Olivia. How are you? Mason Grant is at Cape Cod. Awesome. What are you counting? Money? Hundreds? Hundos? Astro, how are you? Oh, Al, I thought I saw you comment on in Astros that your girl was like 2 months along with 7 left to go. I must have misread it. It's 11 in Yuma, Arizona. It's not 11 o'clock. Oh, 101. I got you. Yeah, I can believe that. Oh, you're with your cousins, Mason? Yeah, it gets hot in Arizona. Real hot. I won't be here long. You know I'm a busy father. A father to what? Cosmo? Almarinda, how are you? Good to see you. George from Indiana. Yeah, your son is your dog, Cosmo. I'll trade you this one for Cosmo.
I'll smack you. Chat, check it.
How'd you do that?
It's easy.
He thinks he's David Copperfield.
I'm Dick Cocktail. Watch. I'll do it again with 2 different cars.
The painting in the background. Actually, I found out John here, he did these two. And then these two, this one was
one of the students at school.
Huh?
One of the students at school.
Oh, one of the students at school.
A while ago.
Olivia, I can't. John can. I used to dance back in the day.
You can dance, shit. I've seen your shorts.
Don't be looking at my shorts.
And I'll see your videos.
John, he's just walking outside. Well, no, Astro, I mean, I really used to dance. But not so much anymore. Yeah, I was. I taught ballroom dance. I learned to dance when I was real young. And then when I was going to college, I started teaching for money to support myself in college. And then when I got out of college, I went ahead and opened my own dance studio in Springfield, Missouri. What's crazy is I named the business. I think I still have my business license for that. But I named the studio Ron's Magic Movements. And I don't know, I think it was one time I was dancing with someone and they said, Ron, you have magic movements. So that name kind of stuck. So that's what I named the business. And I bought the building. Actually, I rented a building. And it was an old house and I converted it into a dance floor. It had old wood floors and I sanded them down and sealed them, polyurethane, made them beautiful. And I bought I had a company design a sign to hang out front. And it was the big, it was probably a 4 foot by 4 foot square. And it just said Ron's Magic Movements. And I paid to have it installed. And this lady, Maureen, that I used to teach for, she hired someone, paid somebody to throw a tire through it. So I had that sign up for less than a week and it got smashed. So I had to get another sign. This is Jack. He's my little dog. Gabriel, he's like Forrest Gump but smarter. Experienced many things in life? I guess I have, but I don't think any more than anybody else. Home automation, how are you? Yeah, I have an indoor dog and an indoor cat, and they both love me to no end, and I tolerate them. Seems like every time I go live, he wants in my lap. But that dance studio I got with a girl, and she got really jealous and didn't like it, so I shut it down. And then just went to work for somebody, and then it was like 40 years later, I opened another dance studio in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And somebody told me before I opened it, they said, Ron, you'll make more money picking up aluminum cans on the side of the road than you will teach dancing. And they were right. I had a few students, but not a lot. But while I was in that studio, while I had that studio open, of course, what's crazy is I also had a restaurant. So I would go cook at a restaurant at 6 in the morning, and I would be there until about 5 in the evening, and then I would go open the dance studio and be there till about 11 o'clock at night. And I did that day after day after day. And it was the restaurant that let me dump money into that dance studio. But while I was at that dance studio in Guthrie, this producer came by. That was shooting a movie. And he was needing someone to dance in a ballroom dance scene. So I said, I'll do it. And it was like the period, the clothing period was back in probably the late 1800s, early 1900s. So I had to wear this long coat and puffy shirt and clothing from back in that style. And I danced for I shot for, it was probably a total of 3 hours, and they paid me $275. Penguin with a VR, welcome back. How are you? Jonathan L. Nightbot needs a therapist. You're probably right. I should have went into the system today and see if I can tone him down a little bit, but I didn't do it. Raymond Linville, how are you? Olivia, you lost your voice from singing? Time his ass down and add the weather feature. The weather feature. Is what real, Emily? Ooh, Shawnee's got some good advice there. You remind me of my papa. Ronnie? Was your papa's name Ronnie? That's what I was called as a kid, was Ronnie, Scrawny Ronnie. Yeah, it was a good memory, Brooke. It was a pretty good memory. One thing they also did was they shipped me a DVD of the movie, and I got to watch it and see how goofy I looked. And then I loaned the movie out to somebody, and they lost it. So I called them and had them send another one, and the second one had their autographs on it, which was kind of cool. And now I'm not sure where that one went. So I might have to order another one. Mikester 2714, how are you? Nightbot says Penguin with a VR. So who wants to dance? Yeah, Nightbot doesn't like repetitive emojis. Oh, Olivia, you got your voice back, huh? Good. Sometimes I lose my voice, but it's just due to coughing. Nightbot getting timed out. Go ahead, try. I don't think you can, but Emily, you like my videos? I hope they make you laugh. Roger, that's my gaming name. Nightbot has 2.5 million subs. Coffee almost gone. Whiskey time. Now I'll probably either have another cup of coffee or a bottle of water. Brooke heard you talking, so she said, "Hello, Lisa."
Hello, Brooke.
Mikester, you make gaming videos on Twitch. That is cool. Penguin says, "How do you get the wrench?" Just designated as a mod. Roger that. That's horrible. Roger, what's the difference between a kidney bean and a chickpea? Olivia, I wish you could too. I'd love to hear it. I wouldn't let a kidney bean on me. What was John's names when he was born? What was John's names when he was born? I don't know who you're asking or what you're asking. She's asked a million times. Levi, how are you? Yeah, if you're asking about John that was in here, his name was John. What was John's name? What was John's name options when he was born? I have no idea. His name is John. That's just what we picked and went with. We didn't like list out a bunch of them and then decide. We just picked one. We used to have a real good friend named John that used to come in the restaurant all the time. And him and his wife became real good friends with me and Lisa. And his name was John. And he was just really close friends when John was born and before John was born. So we named John after him. And we named him Jonathan Ray. So his middle name is named after my brother. Speaking of brothers, today, August 14th, is William's birthday. My brother that passed away in February. So, happy birthday, Bill. Rapper fan page edits. Catalyst, hello. I'm not going to repeat that one, Roger. That one's horrible. Yeah, he passed away in February of this year. Just dropped all of a sudden. But there was things I know I didn't know. I think he had blood pressure problems, and I think he stopped taking medication. And as by the time they picked him up off the floor, he was basically dead. Get down, Jack. Get down. What about me, Gabe? I don't know. Do you remember me? I'm the boxing house. Saithvik? No, I don't really. Hi, do you remember me? I'm the boxing house. You're out here, Al. Have a good night. Sleep good. Yeah, that was quite a deal. I drove into Guthrie. He lived in Guthrie on a Friday. Cheers, Al. And I went by his house to see him. And his wife had passed away not too long before him. Maybe less than a year. So I knew he was living by himself. So I went by his house to see him. And he wasn't home. And I called him and he said, I'm at the bar. Stop by the bar and have a beer with me. And he loved to drink. And I said, no, Bill, I really don't want to come by the bar. I'll come by and see you another day. And the next day I got a phone call that he had died. So I missed that opportunity to see him. You said you gave me, I don't know what. Olivia, don't cry. Oh, your boxing house, you changed your name. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I spoke to him regularly. I saw him a lot. But I was kind of loaning him money now and then, or giving him money, because he was kind of having a hard time keeping afloat, keeping his bills paid. And it was kind of weird because I had a boat and he wanted my boat. So I made a deal with him. I says, okay, you can take the boat. And he said, I don't have the money right now. I said, oh, pay me later. So he took the boat. And then he died on a Saturday. And Sunday, I drove up to Guthrie and met his daughter at his house. And we were going over some financials and stuff. And some guy shows up there at the house and says, are you Ron? And I said, yeah. He says, yeah, your brother sold me a boat and said, you have the paperwork on that boat. And I go, oh, okay. So he didn't want the boat. He just wanted to resell it and didn't pay me for it. So that's all right. And I gave the guy my name and number. And I said, we'll have to get together and I'll get you the title and all that. He never did call me, so I don't know. Maybe he lost my number. Where is John the Myth? He's at home. I'm sure he's at home right now. Olivia, you just got a text that your friend died in a car wreck. That's awful. Pat Farmer, how you doing? How are you? Oh, get down, Jack. I gotta. John, there is no John here. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Pat. Dozer, I just put you down. Where is John? I don't know. He's not here. He's probably at home. He was here, 20 minutes ago. He walked through and said hi. I got another interesting story for you. But I got to go grab a t-shirt. My cat is outside somewhere. Oh! Okay. So I got this story. I went to Pat, it's been a pretty good day. Didn't get much done. Helped one of my sons put a plug in a tire. He had a hard time getting the tire off, and then he had a hard time getting the plug in it, so I went out and gave him a hand. But years ago, I went to Milford, Connecticut. Back in the probably in the early 90s, when Subway was getting big. Anyway, I went to Milford, Connecticut to their school to learn how to run a Subway and get a franchisee. So I went to school, and it was 1994, August of 1994, and let's see here if I can find my name. It's on the back here somewhere. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It'll be backwards, but right here, Ronald L. Lowther. Anyway, I got this t-shirt, and I used to wear it, and it says the University of Subway, Milford, Connecticut. Anyway, one day I was wearing this t-shirt, and I think I was in a Walmart. I was in a store, and some guy stopped and looked at it, and he got this look on his face, and he started cursing me for wearing a USMC shirt that said University of Subway. And he was a Marine. He was an ex-Marine. and he got extremely offended. And that's the last time I ever wore that shirt, because I could kind of understand his frustration with the shirt. Stolen valor. Well, yeah, I wasn't stealing valor. It says University of Subway on it. But he got really, really irate with me, cussed me, and I said, "I'm sorry it upset you. Just a shirt I got for going through a Subway University." Raymond, what did I do today? Very little. I fed my cats and dogs and fed my chickens. Made sure they all had plenty of water. I helped my son repair a tire on his car. I made one YouTube short. Talked to Subway. Well, this was back in the 90s. I doubt they even, I'm sure it probably came to their attention back then. That's like, what was it? Day before, day before yesterday, Tuesday. We had to pick up some flea medicine for our dog, for Jack. Oh yeah, I should have told him, talk to Subway, don't talk to me about it. But we went to Tractor Supply. They had the kind of medicine that we needed for Jack for fleas. So we go back there and we grab the little bottle of medicine, and we come up to the front, and they had two they had two cashiers and had lines in both those cashiers. And then my wife looks over there and sees a self-checkout. So we walk over there, scan it, and I pay for it with my card. Hello, Jackson. Get the receipt, and we start walking out the door, and as soon as we get to the door, an alarm starts beeping at the door. And Lisa stops, and one of the cashiers looks at her. She says, "Yeah, I think it's this stuff." And the kid says, "Well, did you pay for it?" And I held up the receipt. He says, "Well, let me see." So I walk over there and hand him the receipt, and he looks at it and says, gives it back, and says, "Okay, you can go." And I snatched that thing out of his hand and turned around and walked away. And when we got outside, Lisa says, "That was rude of you." And I said, "Me? He so much accused us of stealing something and yeah, and or trying to, or attempting to, or something." And I said, they need to fix their system if it's gonna beep at you if you self-pay. Anyway, am I Indian? No, I am not Indian. Sierra Mitchell, how are you? How old am I? I am 64. Yeah, it kind of, I mean, it just bothered me at his attitude when he said, "Well, did you pay for it?" Like, whoa, hang on. Stop the train. Penguin, see you later. If you're out of here, have a good one. Olivia, you're a fan? A fan of this? This, what's going on here? Dermude Lucy. I don't know how you pronounce your name. How can you donate 400? Call Red Cross and give them your credit card number, and you can make the donation. Ludovic Martinez. How are you? Oh, my videos, Olivia? I hope they made you laugh. Ella. Welcome back, Ella. Ella Slay Queen. Empty. Abdul, how are you? Good morning to you. I'm a great storyteller. I got stories. I got stories. But when I was in Milford, Connecticut, it was a springtime, and oh man, it was beautiful. When I flew back home, I told my wife, I says, I think we're going to move to Connecticut. But we didn't. I got to thinking it probably wouldn't be very good in the wintertime. Ken's. I eat at Ken's Pizza once in a while. It's not real great, but it's all right. Come on. Come on. No! Sit down here. Editor or animator? No, I don't. What are you doing? Just chilling. John Nugent, how you doing? Pat, what's my favorite food? A ribeye steak. You give me a medium rare ribeye steak and a baked potato and a cold salad. Oh, I'm there. What are you doing? My cat? My cat's somewhere outside. I've always been a fan of spaghetti too. I like spaghetti. But good old juicy ribeye steak. Oh man, there's nothing better. I could never be a vegetarian. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they weren't a vegetarian, but they thought eating meat was wrong, was immoral, kind of. So he says he'll be happy when science comes to the point where they can make fake meat. And I just thought, ew. using soy and whatever they use to make. You're a vegetarian, Olivia? I could never do it. I gotta have that protein you can only get from beef and pork and chicken and do they eat animal crackers? LOL. Ludovic, see you later. Have a good one. By the way, you'll be visiting Armenian by tomorrow. Huh. Old Jack. Old Jack. You're Native American Indian in Mississippi, Shawnee? I was reading a thing about Oklahoma the other day, and it's kind of weird. It was that when we were, I guess the Europeans came in and started just taking land and moving Indians around. Well, they basically, it was almost like they gave Oklahoma to the Indians. Relocated all of them from all across the land to Oklahoma. And then they started taking Oklahoma. And I thought, isn't that a bunch of shit? You're a canine dog trainer for military and police. Dogs have a good nose, but I watched a lot of cop videos, and I know those dogs aren't alerting to anything when the handler will say, he alerted. They just use that for an excuse to tear the car apart. All right. Have a good life. I mean, good night. I was reading your name. Sleep good. Oh, I know they're not the ones that trained them, but they'll walk the dog around a car and then say they alerted to something. I've never had a cop want to search my car with a dog, but of course I don't give off those kind of vibes. Hello from Turkey. Daruk. Olivia, your dog's name is Dixie, huh? You have 9 cats. I have probably, I don't know how many cats I have. 20, 24, 23. Get down, Jack. We're going to go outside and see if I can find Dozer. Oh! And, oh, the chickens are on the back of a chair. They're going to end up pooping on that chair. They're not supposed to be up here on the porch. I let them on the deck, but not on the porch. My wife left the gate open. Come on, guys. Go. 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 Come on. Go. 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 Come on. Go. Go. Tear stuff up, man. Cats everywhere. Dozer. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's outside chilling. Out in the grass. That one there's got a little bobtail. And my wife wants to bring that one in the house. But I don't want no more indoor animals. Anyway, we'll walk out here and get Dozer. Why are you following me? Huh? Look out. Move. 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 I'll step on you. Old Doze. Come here, Doze. I'll get you. Oh, I know. Move, chickens. Move. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Rescue Dozer. He's getting to be an old cat. Oh. Teresa, how are you? Okay, you want to sit down here? You want to sit in my lap for a little bit? Oh. Yeah, I don't want any more indoor cats. He's the last one. If I get my way. If my wife gets her way, then we'll get another one. When he's gone, we might bring another one in. Sathovic, you've got a phone in your hand. You call. What? What? That's just weird. Teresa, you have two cats? Yeah, you're sitting there with a phone in your hand. Call them. What are you doing, Doze? I'm not going to say I know how you feel because I don't, but I feel you. One thing my wife always says is, you smell what I'm stepping in? He's an old cat. He don't have much longer, I'm sure. Sathovic. That's enough of that. Ducky Studio, how are you? What's going on? Oh yeah, she does. You're good? I'm good too. Um, Seth Vick, there's no way that's believable. So stop it or you'll get booted off the live. Nobody needs to see that garbage. Nobody here needs to see that garbage. He will live forever, not this guy. So, my health started declining about a year ago, and I thought I might outlive Dozer, but now I know I thought Dozer might outlive me, but now I know I'll outlive him. Gabriel, you've got a wrench. You can time somebody out or boot them out or Pat's got a wrench too. If he bothers you, oh. Colin from Romania. How are you? I'm doing good, Colin. Doing all right. Me and Dozer, we're just chilling. When we first got Dozer, he wanted my attention, but he hated everybody else in the house. I mean, when we got him, our kids were still living with us. But he hated the kids, he hated my wife. He didn't want nothing to do with anybody except me. He claimed me as his human. But now, he's pretty much okay with anybody. I mean, he still worships me, but he won't run from anybody. But before, you couldn't touch him, except me. What do you mean your health going down? Well, okay, you want to get down? You don't want to get down? I ended up in the hospital a few times, almost a year ago. And just got to where I couldn't work. I couldn't pull a shift. So, Sam, how are you? You got to get down. You got to get down so I can get up. You got to get down, cat. You want old Dozer? I'm a legend. You want Doze? Yeah, Sam's saying nonsense again. The dog. Here, you gotta get. What are you doing? I gotta put you down. You won't let me put you down? Yeah, he's trying to make me feel better, probably. I gotta give me something to drink, cat. He don't want to get down. I'm trying to put him down and he fights me. All right, I'll just hang on to you and I'll give me a bottle of water. How's that? Huh? There we go. Okay. He just didn't want down off my lap. Old O's. He looks like he's the boss, huh? Mari, how are you? Oh, you made Nightbot mad with the caps. Sometimes when we go to bed, Dozer will jump up on my pillow right behind my head and start licking the top of my head. And it drives my wife crazy. You got it moved around. He thinks he healed you. Probably does. Sathvik is back. Jillian, how are you? Good to see you. Marin Salmon, hi. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, he thinks he needs to groom me. Sam, you hit 100 subs? Awesome. Next stop, 1,000. That is the most catty dog I've ever seen. Okay. Elijah, you put your dog down today? It happens. I've got one I'm going to have to take in and have put down. Probably. Because she ain't going to get any better. Got told off by Nightbot. Yep. Oh, there goes Gabriel. I think he's, being he's a mod, I don't think he can get in trouble for sending emotes. Old Doze, what are you going to do, Doze? I'm going to grab me another ice cream bar or a shortcake bar. Oh! Because today is National Creamsicle Day. You don't get none. You don't get none. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, Eric. Thanks for sharing that. Here, this will set the mood for you. Thank you, Gabriel. You don't want, what are you doing? You don't want none of this. You want a bite? Somebody's at the door. Sam, you need glasses. You need to go back to school. Somebody's banging at the door. It's either Jack or one of the chickens. She fought for 10 years and you won. Got to keep the lands in the mountains. What? What? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? See, you didn't want it. You just thought you wanted it. Yes, we get to keep the lands, and we still have family there. Paprika Nate, what's going on? Yeah, he did. Wanted a little bit of it. Now I got to go let my dog in. Dozer, you got to get down. You got to get down. Come on. No, ow, ow. You got to get down. My goodness. You won't get down? No, yeah, it was Jack wanted in. Oh. Oh. Okay. Down, 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 down. Okay. There you go. Thomas, what's going on? He jumped right back up here. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Her hair was longer than her body. Woo! All right, Olivia. Have a good one. Anastasia, how are you? Good to see you. It's been a pretty good day. Been all right. Sam knows what a dog and a cat is, just being cute. You're Olivia's sister. Well, hello, Olivia's sister. Anastasia Katova. Miss Painkiller 8. Oh, okay. Oh, you're on your sister's tablet? Lucy? No. No, I am not. I'm thinking Mrs. Painkiller is that other person that was in here. Anastasia, I've been good. Been pretty good. Not a bad day. Yeah, Dozer. Old Dozer. What's the subject today? I don't know. It's National Creamsicle Day, so I've eaten 2 strawberry shortbread pops. Are you asking me, Shawnee, what did I used to do? I was in retail for many years and restaurant. Now, what an orange creamsicle. I mean, not what I ate. Today is National Creamsicle Day. Oh yeah, we talked about the puppy and the cat and the dancing and the chickens. A pocket? I think so, yeah. The last time I went to Florida, a few months ago, I got this, what does it say? Salt Life. I got it on a pier at St. Pete Beach. So that's all I got was this shirt and a sunburn. Florida's pretty nice. It was really hot and really humid. but it was beautiful. But we just stayed in the touristy area, so it was really, really busy. Oh yeah, the shirt lasted longer than the sunburn. Irish eyes for you to see. How are you? It's good to see you. I always wanted to retire in Arizona, but I ended up retiring in Oklahoma. Jax. Hello, Jax. I don't know who Rob is. Now my dog wants on my lap too. Oh yeah, it does get hot there. When I lived in Arizona, all we ever used for cooling was a swamp cooler. And swamp coolers take up so much less electricity than air conditioners. Chickens, yeah, they can't. Birds can't either. They don't have the receptors for capsaicin. So they can eat jalapenos and habaneros and ghost peppers, and it doesn't bother them. Yeah, evaporative coolers, yeah. You just call them swamp coolers. They just run water over filters and run the air through it. And that's all we ever used. It stays so dry. If I tried to do that here in Oklahoma, or if you tried to do it in Florida, you'd end up with so much water in your house you'd get mold. What's a Pete's favorite movie? Slices of the Caribbean. Olivia, you're from where? Piquet? I don't even know where that is. Get down here. Get off my arm. Sit down there. What? Sit down. You want to sit down? Near Troy. Oh yeah, my dog and cat get in my lap at the same time all the time, and they're good with each other. They don't have any problems. He won't let me set him down on the seat beside me. Your cat Pepsi. It's a cool name for a cat. She's a lot like Dozer, loves to snuggle. Yeah. Piqua. I'll have to research Piqua. Find out what that's all about. Minecrafter says, bro, what's that? What are you doing? Sit down there. Sit down. Where's my wife? She's I think she's sitting out on the porch. Where are you going, sir? Black Dog Studios, how you doing? Is Nightbot here? Oh yeah, he's watching. Yep, there he is right there. Eleanor brought him out. That's funny. What are you doing, Ron? Would you guys buy some more? Sweet. Those are good. Huh? Ooh, yeah. Grab me one. I'm fat. I know it. This cat's gonna want some of this too. I guarantee you. Nort, how you doing, Nort? You don't get none. I'm not gonna give you any of this. What? Oh. How are you, Black Dog? Black Dog Studios. Lisa. I love ice cream. Yeah, I do. Of course, most days I don't eat any, but some days I do. Okay. Come on. Come on. Jump. Nope, too late. Ice cream maker? No, I don't. I haven't had an ice cream maker in years and years. I should get one though. I remember when I was a kid growing up, we had an ice cream maker, and it was a kind you just crank. And we used to take turns, us kids used to take turns cranking that thing till it was done. We had a lot of ice cream when I was a kid. I was raised on a dairy, so we had thousands of gallons of milk and cream at any one time. Yeah, if I were to get one, it'd be electric. It wouldn't be a hand crank. I would have to say my favorite ice cream would be probably just chocolate. And I also like Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream. The ice cream with the small little Reese's cup in it. Oh, that's so good. My mom she used to love to grow rhubarb when I was a kid. Oh yeah, you'll have to try Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream. But my mom used to grow rhubarb, and she would make rhubarb jelly. Rhubarb jelly I thought was pretty good. But one time she decided to try to make a rhubarb ice cream. It was horrible. I'll never forget trying that rhubarb ice cream. My mom used to make a lot of rhubarb pie and rhubarb jelly. What are you doing, Doze? I've never liked ice cream with nuts in it though, like pistachio and any kind of pecans. Never did care for that. Yo! How long have I worn glasses? Since I was 6 years old. So almost 60 years. All right, Sam. Sleep good. Um, Piqua. Ohio? That's Piqua, Ohio. I thought that was a name of a country or city out of the U.S. Hmm. Yeah, Piqua, Ohio. Huh. Oh, it's not on there. Where you live, you buy half a cow and make homemade food and treats for the dog out of the scrap. That's a good idea. You got to have a big freezer. You got to have a big freezer for half a cow. That's a good way to do it. I really should get a pig. I could raise a pig almost for free and then have all that sausage and bacon. Your birthday's on October 30th, Olivia? Well, y'all, I've been on here for almost 2 hours, so I'm going to shut this down. And I'm not going to eat no more ice cream tonight. But you just got a walk-in freezer. Woo! You have 4 freezers? Woo! My goodness, Shawnee. Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming by and saying hi. It's a well company hat. I don't know where I got it from. I never worked for them. It might have been one that I had drill a well. I don't remember. But anyway, Pat, Gabriel, Eleanor, Shawnee, appreciate y'all. Have a good night. I'll probably be here tomorrow if you want to stop by and say hi. Much love.